Welcome to week 8. I'm hoping for a really good week this week. 4 pounds last week was my weight loss, so I'm really pleased with that. Hoping the weather will pick up a bit this week and allow me to get out on the bike a bit more. That can only be a good thing. So keep watching and see how I do this week. It's Friday afternoon and the sun's out. Kind of. A bit cloudy, a bit windy, but it's better than rain and wind, lots of wind. But no, there's a fair wind today, but it's not that bad. So Friday, first time out on the bike for this week 8 video. What am I doing today on the bike? Normally on a Friday I'd go and crunch out about 25 or 30 miles just to get some miles in. However, given the issues that I've had this week with my wrists, today I will be taking it a little easier. I've recently started taking up photography, so I'm taking my camera out with me today, and given any nice opportunities to photograph anything nice, I should be stopping to do so. So that'll give my hands a rest from the bars, and hopefully we'll have more luck this week than we did last Friday, because that was pretty painful. So let's get on with it and make the most of this fairly nice weather. One of the ways today that I've been relieving the pressure on my hands is by not using any. Much halfway into my ride now, and I found myself at Grow Point again. My wrists are a bit sore, but they're holding up pretty well actually. Just about to do a couple of miles of off-road cattle road kind of thing, so it'll be interesting to see how they hold up after that, because I think that's what I brought it on in the first place, that sort of thing, but we shall find out. In typical fashion, the wind has really picked up and I'm riding into it for a change. Awesome, I got 23 miles out of that, which to be honest I wasn't really expecting. Only came out for a gentle ride, and in fact it was a gentle ride, I just went a long way. It's taken me the best part of 2.5 hours. Yeah, about 2.5 hours really, but it was really good, really lovely day. Got some nice photos I think as well. Yeah, so great start to the week really. My wrists held up really well. The last probably up until about the last 45 minutes they were fine really, but you know, they started hurting a little bit after that. They're sore now, but I haven't got tingly fingers, which I had last week, and I can still change gear at the end of it, so that was a bonus. That's much better than last time. Yeah, all good. Next ride hopefully on Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon and I find myself at the Puffing Billy for another bike ride today. Has to be said, my enthusiasm for this ride probably is about 2 out of 10. The reason being, I got up early this morning and took my little one over down to Cornwall this morning to go and explore a place called Boscastle, so I'm a bit tired and haven't been out in the wind a lot this morning. It makes my face tired for some reason. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing that today. My wrists feel good. I will be making a conscious effort to talk less about my wrist this week, hopefully, because it was a bit dull last week. So hopefully the worst of that has passed. Other than that, weather's crappy again. It's not raining at the moment, but it's threatening to a little bit. But equally, it could go full-blown blue skies. So who knows? So I'll be wearing a jacket today. Other than that, just going to go probably do about 22 miles today, hopefully. I had a bit of a naff ride the other day where I just didn't really put any effort in. I just pootled around for 23 miles, I think it was. So today I'm going to be putting a bit more effort in. This trip I'll be doing today has got the 4-mile climb in it today. So yeah, I'll be doing that, and you know, hopefully put a bit more effort in today. So yeah, get on with it. Okay, I decided against the jacket in the end. The reason being, it's quite warm today. It's just annoyingly windy again. I look forward to the wind stopping. Also, I will try and make a conscious decision to keep my videos shorter, because where I live we have the worst broadband ever, and if I make a 20 odd minute video, it's about 1.5 gigabytes. The last one took 18 hours to upload, which of course slows down the internet for everyone else in the house. It's a bit selfish, so I'll try and keep them a bit shorter from now on, keep everyone happy. Okay, that's almost the top of the 4 mile climb, 4 miles should I say. My legs are toast. I really hope I beat my personal best up there, because I was really trying hard to. After my pootle around the other day, I had to get some real effort in, and for me that was it. Now it started drying out a bit and it's got sandy. It's all getting wedged in between my tyre and my mudguard. It's about time I fixed it really. Soaking wet foot now. Watch the other one get wet now. Yep, there you go, 2 wet feet. Just arrived at Meath, and a healthy 11 miles in the bag. Always stop at my halfway point just to have a little bite to eat and a sip of water. Today, more saurine. Again with no butter. I've stopped all the butter on my saurine. Can't get enough saurine. Just gonna have a little rest here. Got 2 wet feet through the water splashes, so that's a bit annoying. Hopefully they don't get cold and numb, but for one of those things, it's not too far back to the car really from here, so even if they are a bit cold, it won't be for too long. Just noticed I got snagged by a bramble, so if you're squeamish, look away now. Even wetter feet, soaking wet shorts. That's twice I've had to stop now because of crud getting stuck in my front mudguard. It just adds like another layer of resistance. The headwind's bad enough, but now it's starting to get a bit drier. Once they stop being more of a pain in the arse than they are helpful, they'll be coming off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got 18 miles now in the bag, and got about a 4 mile slight downhill back to the car. There's a horrible headwind today, and I'm still not really feeling it today, if I'm totally honest, so I'm just going to roll down to the car. See you there. I've now just coasted for about 2.5 miles down a hill, gentle slope, and has to be said, my decision to do that did not agree with my wet feet, which are now freezing cold due to not putting any effort in really, so I'll be pedalling back to the car from now. Okay, it's just under 20, well it's just over 22 miles in the bag on that ride, so I'm really pleased with that. I haven't mentioned them really, but not great, but better than previous. I'm going to go home and have a nice bath today. I've got freezing cold wet feet due to those water splashes, but it's all good fun, and you know, without things like that, it'd be a bit boring. Welcome to Tuesday afternoon. Going out on a bike, you know, that's what I do. Today, I brought the bike back to the man cave today. I'm going to be cycling around, I did 10 laps around the industrial estate. It's about 1.5 miles round, but with about 100 odd, bit more than that foot of climbing on each lap. So if I can cram 10 laps in today, if I can do that, I will have done over 1,000 foot, which is great, because I've sort of kind of figured that the rides which are giving me the most health benefit are the ones where I'm having to exert more effort over a shorter distance, if that makes sense. So I'm better off really doing shorter rides with more hills rather than the long 30 milers with a couple of 100 foot of climbing across that. I will keep doing those of course, just to vary things up a little bit and give my legs a rest, but when I'm feeling up to it and you know, I'm in the right place and I've got time, I shall go out and do some climbing. Not a great deal in the scheme of things, but you know, enough to help me on my journey. So I'll be doing that now. 10 laps for you guys will be a bit boring, so if anything noteworthy happens, I shall let you know. So anyway, it turns out also that I've left my baggy shorts at home. So today I'm Mr. Lycra. Look at those legs. Oh yeah. Hope I don't get spotted. Also, I've forgotten to charge up my Garmin, so that will spur me on to get a rush on before the battery runs out. Okay, so I've lost count now of how many laps I've done. I've been trying to work it out for my distance, but I don't know exactly how long a one lap is, so I'm a bit flummoxed at the moment. What a knobhead. Okay, I'm pretty sure I figured it out now. This has got to be lap number 7. I'm sure I'll find out when I get back. Tally it all up. Check on Strava. Whew. Well, I'm pleased I've done that now. That was a really good workout. After the first couple of laps, I could have quite easily have said I can't be bothered with this because my legs were killing, but as I went round, they must have loosened up a bit because after that, it just felt like I was flying all the time, even into the wind, which I've not had that feeling before. I'm pretty confident I've smashed my time I did last time for 10 laps. Still running. I'm really pleased about that. 12.5 miles. The total climbing, according to my Garmin, is different to what it was last time, but I put more faith in the distance reading and the ascent reading there. So, you know, it's over 1,000 foot still, so it's got to be somewhere thereabouts. And all in all, really good ride. I'm going to go and check Strava and see how well I did compared to last time. Okay, just come onto my Strava, it's just uploaded. Before I've even clicked on the ride, I can see I've got 2 King of the Mountains there. Each time I've been doing the laps around, every time I've added a new lap, I'll add a new segment for like the 5 laps or the 4 laps, 5 laps, and there's another one for 10 laps, which I haven't seen yet. So let's go into this and have a look. Where are we? Okay, so that's the King of the Mountain. This is my 10 laps. So let's have a look and see how I've done. Okay, my previous best time was on March the 9th, so 5 days ago, 57.33, and today 53.55. That's awesome. I was really felt good today, and I was really putting as much effort in as I could without overdoing it, of course. So yeah, really pleased with that ride. I'll be doing that one again quite a few times, I'd imagine. Just cooled down enough now, put my t-shirt back on. Okay, so I've just noticed when I was comparing my times for the last time I did this, that I've actually made a little bit of a boo-boo. If you count the climbs, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I've only done the climb 9 times, that means it's actually only 9 laps. So both times I thought I've done 10 laps and I've actually done 9. So I'll have to edit that segment, and next time I will do 10 laps and start a new one with 10 laps properly. It's Thursday morning and you'll notice I'm kitted up for a bike ride. There's a number of reasons for this. As you may know, I normally ride in the afternoons, but there's probably 3 or 4 reasons today why I'm riding early. One, later on the wind's due to pick up substantially. It's not a great deal at the moment, so I'm going to make the most of a bit of nicer weather because I like that. Secondly, I've got a large chunk of work I need to do in one go. So the only time I'll have a chance to do that today is if I do my bike ride this morning, and then I can crack on with that all afternoon. I think the last one, I think I'm coming down with a cold, so it's not quite here yet. I've been a bit stuffy and I don't feel rough or anything just yet. I hope it's not, but I think it is. So on that basis, I'm going out now before it comes on full force, if that's what it is. So hoping today to do 3 laps of the big climb up to the television mast. So I've only ever done 2 laps of that. I'd like to get 3 out of the way today. I've only got about an hour, so I'll have to see how time goes. But that'd be nice, and it'd be a good bit of climbing as well, and it's that hill which I really hate. So to do that 3 times would be quite a mission for me, and I'd be well chuffed myself, but I don't know if I'll have time. Let's see how it goes. This hill does not get any easier. Everything else seems to get easier as time goes by, but not this hill. However, it's away day tomorrow, so I've got to give it max today, particularly if I'm getting a cold. Better get on with it. Sadly, this route does take me past the recycling centre, so it does give off some very strange smells. Today's particularly bad. One thing I'll never get tired of is that descent down from the television mast down to my offices. So just over 2 miles I think, and it's purely downhill. It's awesome. Get some right speed up down there. Anyway, I'm not going to have time to do 3 laps today, unfortunately. That was just less than 25 minutes to do that lap, so 3 is out of the question really. However, if I only do 2, I'll have a bit of spare time, so I'll go and do a reverse lap of the Hatchmore Industrial Estate, which is my normal loop, just to bring the miles up a couple of miles, well 1 mile really, but all adds up. I just want to have a good weigh in tomorrow. Stop looking at my legs! That was an awesome ride. Didn't get as many miles in as I'd want, but it's better than nothing, and this is what happened. Better than nothing. Hope it translates into a good way day tomorrow. Well, that is it. That's the end of 8 weeks. Yeah, end of week 8 there, so that's great. Not sure really how I feel about this week. I've done quite a lot of cycling. I've been pretty good with my food as well. Yeah, I feel good. So hopefully it will translate to a little bit of weight loss this week. Did 4 pounds last week. So if I can get the same again today, that will be awesome. Whether it'll happen or not, who knows, but let's go and check it out. In a second, I'll take a photograph of me again with my top off, and stand against the wall as I did on week 1. Basically, just so, you know, give a good idea of the size change or anything like that. I'll also be measuring myself as well, my measurements. I do that every 4th week, so this is week 8, I'll do that today. And basically just measure around my chest, around my stomach, my waist, all that sort of stuff, and I'll pop the details at the end of this video. What else have I got to say really? I have got a cold now, so hopefully that won't put too much of a dampener on my cycling for the next few days. I feel fine, but it's just a head cold sort of thing. It's horrible, but it's not affecting my legs, so I'll be getting on with some cycling later on today with any luck. Let's get to it. That's week 8 done and dusted. Pleased to have another week under my belt. I'm really pleased to have got as far as 8 weeks anyway, because my previous attempts at dieting and exercising and stuff like that doesn't last very long because I like eating a lot. So I'm really pleased that I've got this far. I know that I've only got this far because I've been cycling as well. I'm no good at just dieting. I'm no good at just going out and doing some exercise. I have to do both at the same time, and then it works wonders. But so anyway, that's week 8 done. I've got some figures. It's quite a telling week actually, a bit bizarre. But let's have a look and see what's happened. Weight. I'm exactly the same as last week. This happened before. I've been having like £3 weeks, £4 weeks, and on 2 occasions now I've been exactly the same weight. Well, I'll tell a lie. It's a few ounces less actually, but it still rounds up to 18 stone and £3. So that's that for the point of this exercise. That'll be staying the same. My BMI has actually gone down from 36.4 to 36.3, so that's good. And according to my scales, my fat percentage has gone from 34.4% last week to 34.5% this week. So what's going on there? Who knows? I've managed to get in since this time last week when I did this video 69 miles, so I'm quite pleased with that. I don't know what's going on there really. Perhaps I need to cut down on the eating a bit more. Okay, also being week 8, I've been doing some measurements as well. I'm going to run through a few quick bits here really quick. When I started this exercise, my chest was 127 centimetres and now it's 119. I can tell there's a lot more space in my t-shirts. My tummy was 135 centimetres and today it's 128 centimetres. Again, I can tell there's much more space in my t-shirt, particularly on the belly area. The interesting figure here is when I started, my waist was 112 centimetres and it's now 111. I think it was 110 4 weeks ago. So I have come to the conclusion that measuring myself using one of these is pretty inaccurate. You know, am I measuring exactly the same spot as last time? Am I pulling it as tight as it was last time? Who knows? So that can go. I'll just be doing photographic and video representations of that in future, because your eyes will be able to tell you that the weight and the size has gone, and I certainly know because I've had to it's been about 5 years since I've worn one of these bad boys, a belt. The reason being, I don't like wearing a belt because when you sit down and you've got a beer gut or whatever that hangs over, it's really uncomfortable. So I've gone solo. My shorts, my trousers, anything, no belt. If they start falling down, I pull them up. But however, I have had to put a belt on now because my trousers are falling down all the time. I can't walk up the stairs without them coming down, you know, sliding off my arse. So I know it's a step in the right direction, and hopefully over a bit more time the photos and the videos of my side and front profiles, etc., will show a bit more about you know, how it's working. So yeah, all in all, a really good week. I've been pleased with my cycling, bit disappointed with the lack of weight, but I've been there before and then lost to loads of weight the week after, so we just have to try again next week, won't we, and give it max on the bike. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below because I'd really appreciate that, and please subscribe because you're helping me do this. Thank you.